and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense. So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. A gain there of 11. Good for a Rams first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go again with Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down as the athletic training staff from the 29. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Lady.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, his defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now it's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will score! Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Ncaa. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. Rolling right, looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the that is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He's got his big tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
180!
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Stay 50, stay 80!
From the gun, here's Stafford. to Atwell was the one he was looking for. And now it's fourth down. So it's fourth down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Mayfield to throw. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he will score! Bucky Irving! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it, and the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Rams 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away. Hardman now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Jacob Harris in there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect, but man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it, and boy, did he ever.
Rams 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
1st down, it is Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Set! Watch 23, watch 23. Lady!
Back to throw is Stafford. The second down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throw on third down, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
So it's third down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set. What do you have?
They'll go with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Lady!
Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set!
Here's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, L.A.
That's good.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Set!
To throw is Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Stafford. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To throw on second down, Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set! Ready?
Stafford to throw again. Got his man at the 6. They will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
There isn't much room for error, a lot tighter, and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws, and as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Now Stafford on third and goal, and he's going to be marked short of that first down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time, fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Levante David.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
180.
Now Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Hey, alert 34. Check the sky. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
They'll send a tight end in motion right.
What's that?
On first down, here's Irvin. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Omar Speights on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes. Kobe Turner. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it's going to be 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucks. They'll punt it away. Nicole Hardman deep to return. Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On play action, Mayfield forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down from it.
Baker going to hand it to White. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Hardman now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Throwing, Bennett. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Rams first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing. It came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 7. It's another run here for Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2 yards.
Third and 9.
Let's go. 19, charge.
Here's Bennett. He's got a man. That's Ncaa. Complete. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
And he's in! Blake Corum, touchdown Rams. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16.
And he gets into the end zone for the two. So it's not over yet. It's back to a two-score game.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
That's their own 27-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running forward is Corum. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Bennett to throw. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And the Rams, first down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
44-yard line.
Now Bennett. This one complete to Atwell. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
11 more yards.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
Unloads downfield looking for Ncaa. That is caught. What a throw. Puka Ncaa. Touchdown, LA. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a two-possession game here late. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He fields it at the 8, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Irvin.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Irvin. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. It's Irvin. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 13-yard line.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's White. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in on the left by McClure. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
10 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Now 4th down.
To the air, it's Bennett. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed and move the sticks. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Bennett. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Throwing is Bennett. That one is complete to Hartman. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll stick to the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Buccaneers 38, Rams 30.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson,